What's going on, everybody? Raging Devonian here, bringing you our first Let's Play on the channel. We are going to be doing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now, this is one of my favorite Pokemon games. I love the Shadow Pokemon concept, and I really wish they would come out with like one on the Switch or something like that. Or not necessarily a sequel to Coliseum and XD again, but you know, just a game like this one. And I think canonically this guy's name is Michael, but we're gonna be going with Ragin because that's me. So my kind of hope for this Let's Play, just, you know, play through it. We will be completing this game. We'll be snagging and purifying all of the Shadow Pokemon on our quest to purify that thing right there, XD001, aka Shadow Lugia. And as you can see, this thing is incredibly powerful. Sends those two guys toppling overboard. Runs away with the ship. So, anyways, this is the first Let's Play on the first Let's Play on the channel, but not our first episode on the channel. But mostly for our LPs and things like that, we will be sticking with Nintendo, mostly Pokemon. And I love the beginning of this game because I get to command one of my favorite Pokemon, my favorite Dragon type, Salamence, as I Earthquake this Metagross in the face. Now, I think this is like the only Pokemon game which opens up with a battle like this. Unfortunately, we do not get to keep this Salamence, as this is just a simulation. But just 2 turns. Oh, and the crit! The crit Earthquake on the Metagross. And we defeated Sim Trainer Loston. He goes down in defeat. Alright, Ragin, this will do for today. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle, Ragin. Your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with a Blom. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time to consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Why, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do think it's time to raise other Pokemon besides our Eevee. We have a docile nature Eevee. Looks like we've got some hefty special defense and speed, which is really nice. We will decide what this Eevee will be turning into later in our story. So here's our mother and the professor of this Pokemon lab. Hi, Ragin. Have you finished your training?
Ragin, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane?
Ha ha ha, no need to be so stiffly official, Lily.
But...
Oh yes, I heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Ragin. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Ragin. I'm sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you.
I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten.
There's nothing to worry about. Both Ragin and Jovi are wonderful kids.
By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Ragin, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? I think you've already know, but several research projects are in their critical phase in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant. Will you please? So please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me?
I guess we'll go find Jovi for you.
She couldn't have wandered off too far.
After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together, but for that to happen, we couldn't do without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. Can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. Ragin, I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. I'm sure that I won't. And welcome to the intro of games. Dialogue heavy. We already looked at our Eevee. Yeah, I think we just gotta head to the room. Our room. Is our room on this floor? Our room is not on this floor. I think we do need to talk to this dude too, though. We were playing hide and seek. She's been gone for a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Raijin. Okay, so maybe our sister is in our room. Conveniently where the Pokemon Digital Assistant is. Alright, right in here. Our room is the one with this sparkly glowing thing on the table. Hey, there's something on the desk. We found a PDA. And, oh, look, we got an email from Professor Crane. If you're reading an email, you must have obtained the PDA. By the way, Adon was playing hide and seek. Why not have a chat with him? We already did, but we have to go back. 3 potions! OP. The chests in this game are OP, giving multiple items. Chests? Pokeball? They're not Pokeballs. They're chests shaped like Pokeball? Boxes. They're boxes. I'm probably going to call them chests, though, because I play way too much Legend of Zelda. Ah, you startled me. Oh, it's you, Raijin. It's me, Adon. Adon? Adon? Sure. You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but she isn't around anywhere. Maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kamiko's manor. It's a big, weird house southeast of here. Alright, we have got our first place on the map. This game... right. The lounge is noisy, so I'm going to see what the commotion is about. The TV news just came on, so maybe something big happened. Let's go see. I guess if I must.
We bring you
ONBS.
news. Authorities still failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Labra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gation Port. There have been no reports of a flotsam that may have indicated the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports of numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare.
Oh, ow, that hurt. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokemon disappeared without a trace. Is it really that possible? I find that a little hard to swallow. You'll see that most of my voices for characters are going to be the same throughout this Let's Play, but that's because I don't do voices that well. But we sure going to try to give every character a voice. Every main character, that is. The Cypher people will remain the same because they all look the same. So off to our left here, we have another box with 2 antidote in them. And that's going to be very useful as Pokemon in this generation, number 3, will still die in our party from poison while walking amongst the map, and the tick damage is really annoying. So we're going to want antidotes. Alright, so now it is time to go off to Kamiko's house. And we are going to get a little nice view. Groudon! Full Groudon. We're going to get a nice view of the map here. And this place, what is this thing called? A courtyard? Is super huge, but unfortunately there is no item boxes in this courtyard.
You must be a burglar. Chobin will set you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant.
And it's our first battle! Kamiko Egg Chobin would like to battle us. And he sends out the weakest Pokemon, Sunkern. And we gonna send out our Eevee here to take him on. And we are gonna use Bite because it's got 100% accuracy, and we don't want to be missing no tackles. We just want to be killing this Sunkern. This thing's gonna hit us with an Absorb. Should do no damage. Absolutely none. Alright, let's bite this thing one more time and go to victory. So you'll notice that we only have 1 Pokemon right now, but on our party menu thing, there is a slot for a second Pokemon to be in the front. In the Ori region, we do only double battles. As soon as we have a second Pokemon, anyways, that is, we will start doing double battles only.
You made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you are still not going past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child, ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Ha 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 ha! Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. Your regent, Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Oh boy. Little girl voice? I don't think so. We're just gonna skip her dialogue. We got lost? Sure.
Big brother looks so dependable.
Oh my, that was awful. Okay, we are just gonna skip her dialogue, get right in this house, and move along with our life.
Regent, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard to keep an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, you'll have a look at Dr. Kamiko's inventions? Chobin will take you there. Follow Chobin.
I guess we have no choice but to go follow Chobin. And watch his thing on the inventions. These inventions are absolutely ridiculous. There's a billion of them, and we're definitely not going to go through them all. We only have to watch one. Fortunately, then we can leave Chobin behind forever.
Let the VCR roll!
The inventions are #1 in the world. Unhealthy sandals. They are studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. These sandals are just fabulous.
The doctor's inventions are fantastic. You can see more on this monitor. You get permission to use it anytime you like.
We don't wanna. We just gonna get our little sister. We're gonna get that mining, which doesn't go on the team, which is totally fine. And Jovi agrees to, quote-unquote, take us home because we are lost.
Jovi, join the party.
And she says she will visit again, and I don't remember if she does visit again, but I know we have to come back here later. Okay. And the professor needs our help with something, so we need to get back to the lab straight away. So we're gonna head back to the HQ lab here. And oh, here is our mother.
Oh, hi, Mommy. We're back. Oh, Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big Brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi weren't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now saying he can't go home. Right?
Sure. Seems reasonable. Seems legit. Alright, and we are finally rid of Jovi.
Regent, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you. Go see him right away, please.
Alright, so let's head back on up to the professor's office. She's just taking a little snooze at the desk. I wish I could sleep at my job. That would be fantastic. Alright, so here's the professor's office right here. This dude ain't the professor though.
Welcome back. Were you gone far away? Huh, the director. He went downstairs just a little while ago, Professor Crane did. You didn't bump into him?
Obviously not, or else we wouldn't be having this conversation. So now he magically poofs into this little room. For some reason we had to go up into his office in order to make him appear in this room. Don't know why, but we did. Has Aiden said anything to you about the snag machine? No, I don't believe he has, sir. The snag machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Raijin, will you help us? Of course! I would love to help you with your project.
We didn't make it to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers.
Are you sure?
We use it to capture
Shadow Pokemon. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod.
But for now, I'd like you to test the snag machine. After all, you're the best trainer in this lab.
With a level 10 Eevee? Really? Really? That's what we're going with? Best trainer, level 10 EV? And there it is, our robotic arm. And it fits us perfectly and looks cool too. We'll add a new feature to our PVA called the Shadow Monitor. Lets us keep track of all these shadow Pokemon that we have encountered. Watch it load in there all sick-like. Okay. And that's it. We are all ready to start snagging back shadow Pokemon from bad people. We need at least one Pokeball to have the snag machine work. 5 Pokeballs! We gonna be catching all these Pokemon up in here. And oh, there seems to be some sort of commotion. Ah! She ain't sleeping no more. What's going on, girl? It's terrible. Some strange men came barging in and took off with the director. Well, shnikes, we better go check it. Oh my goodness! They just straight up killed those guys. That poor Pineco never saw it coming. That dude's beefy. He's huge. Taken to his new lab.
We don't have any time. If you won't want to get hurt, hurry up and get yourself into that car.
I imagine the Cypher people have a voice similar to Weevil Underwood. I don't know why. Spy Naps would like to battle. Sorry, I just can't take this man seriously with a name like Naps. He seems like he's also be snoozing on the job all the time. He sends out a Teddy Ursa. He's another normal type is what we needed on the team. Oh no, we forgot to heal our Eevee. What is that?
Ragin, the Aurora Reader is responding. That's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Ragin, hurry. Throw a Pokeball at it.
And this is where you toss out all your knowledge of weakening the Pokemon and putting it to sleep before catching it, and you just go ahead and huck that ball at it. Hope for the best. This first snag is an automatic capture. If you try and fight this Teddy Ursa, it won't let you. So you do have to just throw the ball at it and just boom, gotcha, Teddy Ursa was caught. And we defeated Spy Naps. Define defeated. Was that a snag? He gave us money for catching his Pokemon. I like that. What's that machine on your arm? Oh, I totally was going Professor Crane's voice right there.
That's big news. Come on, we need to report this to headquarters, like, now.
Alright, and chase after the van, because that's going to work. Definitely could have gotten to that van in that amount of time, but instead we just gonna slowly watch it pull away. Sad times. They took the professor away. No music, just the feels. Don't cry. Don't cry? Her only father figure in her life just got kidnapped, and you expect her not to cry. Because Pokemon still believes in only mothers, no fathers. The Teddy Ursa you snagged probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon. When the Purify Chamber is complete, we can purify multiple at once, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. I think Lily is about to say otherwise.
Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves.
The director's not here. It's hopeless. Come on, Lily. Head in the game.
It's on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all worked hard as a team. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Let's finish this project as one!
Alright, we are pumped. The music is going. We're flowing. Let's see. She just walked away without giving us an assignment, meaning we have to go find her ourselves, of course. So let's go ahead and check out our Teddy Ursa, though. We don't know its nature yet. That will come along as its shadow gauge begins to go down. But it's got pickup, which means we can find different items as we're walking along. And that is going to be important. Maybe. pick up a Master Ball. You don't know. Pick up rare candies. That would be useful. Alright, here she is.
This basic data should be fine for now. Keep going with it.
I will learn to read once, I promise.
Raijin, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me at Gatar Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the purifier chamber from the part shop.
It is due south from here. Alright, it is far away, but we've got a scooter, and Jovi wants to come along. Of course she does. So now we are back stuck with Jovi. And apparently we're her assistant. Jovi has joined the party here, folks. Alrighty then. Let us go on to Gation Port. I think we're going to save Gation Port for the next episode, though. I would just like to thank you all for watching. I hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Let's Play goodness. And oh my goodness, this guy stopped us. I am trying to outro here, my friend. Anyways, he's going to give us some crane memos, I think. Maybe. Yeah, rescue them from the criminals, get Pokeballs, get Pokemon, get money. You know, I know the drill. Yeah, he's gonna give us crane memos about Shadow Pokemon that we're not gonna read because I will explain it all to you myself. Anyways, we're gonna let it off here, save Gation Port for the next episode, and I will see you all later. Take care.